All right. What's up, everybody? It is currently 7:41 in the morning. My daughter's at a doctor's appointment, and I figured this was just as good a time as any to record the episode on confidence. This is the Gym Era podcast, and we're going to talk about confidence this morning. Confidence is really important, you know? In essence, confidence is pride. Confidence is having the backbone to show yourself off in a world where it seems like people want you to stay in your lane. And it's knowing that you're the alpha without anybody telling you that you're the alpha. I found a really good website that gave a lot of information on confidence and 5 ways to boost your confidence. The website is called verywellhealth.com. The slogan being "No more, feel better." This website, it defines confidence as the feeling of trust in one's abilities, qualities, and judgment. And that's pretty much as simply put as you can make it. The 5 ways that they put to boost your confidence: stop comparing yourself to others. Researchers found that people who compare themselves to others experience envy. We all know how dangerous envy is. It's a vicious cycle. Pay attention at times when you compare your wealth, possessions, skills, achievements, and attributes. Thinking that others are better or have more will erode in your confidence in yourself. Number 2, take care of your body. Having a good diet, exercise. Exercise is probably my most important outlet. My most important way of being the best version of myself. That's why I like working out so much. That's why I like doing sports so much. And that's why I like keeping a consistent workout schedule, because it's therapy for me. It's going on the podium and showing people what I'm made of. It's everything wrapped in one. Exercise is so important. I understand, exercise might be really difficult. Exercise might be really hard for some people, but you gotta be strong enough to really go out there and keep pushing yourself. And obviously, and I feel like people don't realize this, but this goes without saying, that the more you exercise, the more that you see your body improve, the more that you see yourself getting in better and better shape and able to do more, the more your confidence grows. It's simply put. Meditation is on there, and that's something that I feel like is severely underrated. People don't meditate these days. It's not as difficult as sitting around crisscross with both feet in the air and saying hum. No, it's way more. It's way more than that. Meditation is essentially you driving to work, and instead of taking those 30 minutes to listen to songs you don't really care about listening to at the moment, just turning the radio off and taking 4 or 5 really deep breaths and really just thinking about you're in a good place. You're strong. You're mentally powerful. Nothing can throw you off your game. You're on your way to greatness. It's more positive self-talk, having those couple of minutes in complete silence to really just center yourself and center your energy, so that you're reminding yourself that you're on your way to greatness and there's nothing in the world that's going to stop you. And number 4 in that was sleep. Obviously, we all know how great sleep is. Number 3, practice self-compassion. Treating yourself with kindness when you make a mistake, fail, or experience a setback. Too often when we do something that we fail at, or too often when we do something that know we had the capability of completing but weren't able to, we're telling ourselves, man, I'm just not meant to do this, or man, I'm just not meant for this type of greatness. And that's not true. When you make a mistake, talk yourself up. When you and realize that experience is the greatest attribute on your journey to greatness. We can fail at something 101,000 times as long as we never give up, and we'll end up doing it. In anything. Starting a new skill, you doing something you never done before, make sure the self-talk is your best friend. How many times we start a new skill and we're trash at it at first? We're absolute just garbage off rip. But that's what you need to be. Getting experience, making you better at it. That's where that positive self-talk comes in. Number 4, the practice self-compassion. Number 4 is positive self-talk. Using self-talk that is optimistic can help foster self-compassion, embrace self-doubt, and take on new challenges. And just like I just said, and number 5 is embrace self-doubt. Embracing self-doubt is so important. It goes hand in hand with positive self-talk, because everything that you do that you may lack confidence in, it's not something that you shouldn't attack. It's a challenge. It's something you should attack. It's not something that's attacking you. It's something that you should attack, you know? It's pushing yourself to be the best version of yourself because you know you can be, not just because you want it to be. Embracing that self-doubt. We talk ourselves out of stuff all the time. We talk ourselves down all the time. You can't. That self-doubt is a fuel. And just like with the exercise, every time when you prove yourself wrong, every time when you prove yourself that you can do something that you didn't think you could do before, that confidence grows. And essentially, you're ending up walking on this planet with this confidence that reminds you, not tells people, reminds you and reminds people that you have no weaknesses. You're human beings. You're set for greatness, you know? Will Smith, I heard it on a motivational video. Will Smith, he said in this video, because I'm not sure who said it, he said, whether you can or you can't, you're both right. And that's really powerful. That's a perfect example of positive self-talk and embracing self-doubt. Because we talk ourselves up to things all the time. We talk ourselves out of things all the time. And whether that's just something simple or whether that's something, it's a goal that we really want to achieve. Whether you can or can't do something, you're both right. You know, and that's what the website has to say about confidence. I think that's some really good stuff. Like I said, verywellhealth.com. Know more, feel better. Go on the website, look up the rest of what it has to say. It's got a lot of good stuff. You know, and confidence, I just think it just goes hand in hand with, like I said, your pride and everything that you think about yourself. We constantly expand and contract ourselves every day of our life. We go outside of our door every single morning and have no idea what the world is going to throw at us. And there are people on this planet that spend a lot more time worrying about what it could do to you than the people that go out wondering how they can attack the world. And that's in all areas. I constantly hate seeing any of my friends or family saying, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if this is right for me. That always brings me down. And I always use my metaphorical, motivational foot to kick their ass about it. Because there's nothing on this planet that we can't do. There's nothing on this planet. Impossible. I don't even believe in the word impossible. I don't even think that's a real word. Whoever made that up was stupid. That just because anything that we put our mind to, we can do. And we can't sit back and let failure or the potential of failure define what makes us solid, what makes us great. You know, I'm going to talk, you know, it's hard to really be flex and feel yourself in this society where social constructs will limit how much energy you put into yourself. Social media is such an influence in our life that it can prevent us from really expressing ourselves in ways that let us unapologetically be us, simply because, like, at least for me, I spend a lot of time thinking about what I think other people want to see from me, and to me that's just dumb. You know, that's dumb. Really think about that. I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. Think about the fact that people may only post inside of a certain category or inside of a certain like energy because that's what's popular. People may only post inside of a certain lane because that's what's the fad at the moment. And yeah, it's cool to ride the wave for other people. I'm not very good at riding the wave. But at the same time, social media like Instagram used to be so much more fun when I used to go on there and see, you know, everybody's selfies or everybody doing stuff that they liked doing. And now I feel like I get on social media and I only see like the same like ankled selfies, the same like type of pictures, the same challenges, and go on Twitter, see the same tweets, the same recycled tweets over and over and over again. And social media is so cool to me because it lets you see what's going on in the minds and in the lives of all the people that you like consider yourself to be friends. That's if you give yourself a healthy social media presence. But bringing it back to the sense of self, there are plenty of times where I've had a great picture that I've taken or a cool selfie, and I'm like, dang, I don't know if I even want to put this on my story because I'm sure that people are going to look at that and be like, why is he posting this? Or he's not good enough looking to post this, da 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 da. I feel like that really limits people. It's too many thoughts that are like that. Social media essentially limits how much we really want to express ourselves because of the way that it's set up, and we want to, and people naturally want to flock. People naturally want to ride the wave, which, nothing more power to you if that's how you get your confidence up. But for all the people for all the guys and girls and men and women that take pictures and be like, damn, this is a good picture, I look good and I want to post it. For all the people that do something crazy that actually caught on camera, post it. Don't even question it. Post it all. I post music, basketball stuff, photography, pictures, all of this stuff because I'm good at all of it. And it doesn't really matter what anybody thinks about it because I'm expressing myself. You're expressing yourself essentially for you. And for the people that actually care about the stuff that they know that you're good at and passionate about, they'll be right there to pay attention. The same thing with looks, I understand that men and women, we look at celebrities and people and just think, man, why don't I have that guy's abs? Why don't I have that girl's butt? Why don't I have that guy's, charm? Why don't I have that girl's, angle or movement? You just don't do it. You're setting yourself up because there's plenty of y'all that have something about you that these other people are still looking for. Everybody's unique. Everybody is beautiful. Like everybody has got things about them that they should be proud of, Like they really do. Like they're even tiny aspects about your character or the way that you look are things that you should stand on 2 feet and have pride in. Confidence is essentially shooting every basketball knowing that it's going in. You could be shooting your basketball and that joint could really go over the fence 20 times. But every single shot that's being pulled, in your mind, you're swishing. You got to have that mentality where nothing stops you from being great at the things that you know you can be great at. You should be doing everything as if you're already the best. You play basketball, play every pickup game like Michael Jordan. You play football, wide receiver, you're Calvin Johnson every play. There's not a CB or a safety that can stop you, especially not on the line. Let me move away from the sports analogies. You put in that overtime, work like you're Bill Gates. You make music, record every single verse like you're already Tupac, like you're already Biggie, like you're better than them. Shout out to Quill. We always have these conversations. We're like, hey, look, if J. Cole came up to me right now and asked me for a rap battle, how am I gonna react? I'm like, man, I'm bodying that dude. I'm bodying him. J. Cole can't stop me. There's not a person on the planet that can stop me. I understand they say, overconfidence, it keeps you from preparing, but when you're truly confident and passionate about your abilities, nothing can stop you. There's not a person on this planet that can stop you from being great at the things that you want to be great at. Take every single selfie as if you're already in vogue. It all goes hand in hand with this confidence thing. And as much as we and this is what I really want people to understand, as much as we try to flaunt like we do have confidence, you personally know the things about yourself that you wish you were more confident in. And I'm here to tell you, stop questioning that stuff. Go full force in it, in everything that you do, as if you're already the best, because you're meant for greatness and you have no weaknesses. And no matter what people say on this planet, you are going to be meant for everything that you set your mindset to. Individuals are always unique. No matter how much society wants you to create a flock mentality, no matter how much society wants you to be a follower, you are a leader in your own route. And you gotta have that confidence. That's essentially what confidence is. Living in a world where everybody wants you to be a follower and look like everyone else, and knowing how great you are individually. The things that you are good at and the things that you have are never going to be combined with the things that others are good at or the things that others have. Looks, talents, passions, the things that you have will never be in combination with any other person on the planet. Even if there was somebody, a doppelganger with your exact same name, looks, and social security number, you are you. You're the one soul in that one body. There's no other soul that shares that soul in your body. And that's what's so funny to me sometimes, is that I think people really forget sometimes. We're all unique. No matter how much we try, we will never be like somebody else in the entire world. I heard this in another motivational video. Again, I don't know who said it, but it's a quote that stuck with me. It says, "You will never be the best copycat in the world." Really think about that. You will never be the best copycat in the world, because somebody that's a copycat is always trying to copycat on somebody else. That's strong. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about how you look or how you feel about yourself or what you're doing. It matters what you think. Your confidence level has to be up that way. Baby girl, that no matter how much you think that celebrity is beautiful, they don't have your eyes. They don't have the shape of your hips. Come on, homeboy. No matter how much you looking at these athletes and flexing and these models, man, they don't have your passion. They don't have your they don't have the way that your body is shaped. They don't have your eyes. They don't have your hair. You know, I'm essentially just saying, it's like we spend so much time being obsessed with how we can be imitators, how we can be people that are similar to others. And I'm essentially saying, you don't want to be. Be you. Be you. I wrote a song about it. I love this song. It's the first song that I ever recorded in the studio. Be who you are. Those that matter don't mind. Those that mind don't matter. Gotta know that you're fine. Cause you're you by design. And God took his time making you as a star, so be who you are. That's why I wrote that song. For people that struggle with confidence. For people that have confidence that might not think that they have enough confidence to carry themselves through their life. You do, because you're you. There's nobody else that's you. Only you. The alpha and the omega of greatness starts with you having confidence that you will be great, or the failure of confidence to convince yourself that you won't. Like I said, whether you can or you can't, you're both right. The beginning and the end of any journey of greatness, the beginning and the end of any journey to confidence starts by knowing that you don't have a limit. Starts by knowing that the sky is the limit. And you got to have that mentality. When people are telling you what you can and can't do, just look at them and be like, man, you crazy. Or how many times, like, you take a picture and somebody right next to you is like, man, you ugly. Yeah, all right. Better looking than you. You take a selfie, and you show it. Or ladies, you take these videos of you kind of showing off your curves, showing off your Chloe energy. And these girls are like, man, what you doing back there? What you think you moving? Nah, baby girl, you got it. You already got it. That's why you recorded it. Because you got it and you wanted evidence that you already got it. Guys, when people telling you, oh man, you're not good at basketball. You trash your basketball. Oh yeah? Come play me then, 1-on-1. 10 games in a row. Let's see who gets tired first. Let's get on the track. Let's race. Let's run some 1-on-1s. Let's run some routes. Be with all that smoke. There's not a person on the planet that can stop you or tell you how good you look or how great you are. There's not. And like I said before, when you have confidence about something that you're passionate about, there's nothing that people can do to stop you. When you achieve greatness, when you achieve greatness or when you do something that you're proud of, because that's the other end of confidence is pride. When you do something that you're proud of, you look back on those people that told you all the times that made you feel like you couldn't do something, or made you feel like you wasn't worth something, or made you feel like you wasn't good looking enough for something, made you feel like you wasn't meant for something. And you think, what shit, I'm here or I'm on my way. And when I get my recognition, because I'm always self-validated, I always have recognition from me. But when other people start recognizing my greatness, I want you to think about the time where you were the first person that told me that I wasn't meant for it. I want you to be the first person to think about the time you said that I wasn't meant for it. I want that to haunt you, but not in a way where it has you sitting around thinking, dang. I want it to haunt you in a way where you know that you fueled me to be here. That comes from confidence. Never letting somebody else set your limits. I'm allergic to that. I'm allergic to it. Being allergic to other people setting your limits is very important. I've always felt like I was slept on. Music, photography, sports, intelligence. People assume that because I'm like obnoxious or I have a lot of high energy that I'm not smart. I never understand where that comparison comes. I get it all the time. And every time I'm like, man, look, y'all don't realize this yet. I'm the most talented mother effer that you know. And I want everyone to have that mentality. I want everyone to be texting me saying, hey, look, we did this song together, but I ate your part up. I want that confidence. Because when you have that confidence, it forces you to be the best version of yourself. Run through a brick wall. Run through a brick wall knowing that you're going to break the wall before the wall breaks you. Run through a brick wall knowing that the wall is going to break before the wall breaks you. Because nobody can stop you. Nobody can set your limits for you. Nobody can tell you what you are worth. This world that we live in where everybody is still trying to find their place, it's plagued. It's plagued by people thinking that they have limits that are set by others. Really think about that. You come into this world with a blank slate as a baby. You grow up, you find things that you're good at you find things that you love about yourself, your smile, the way your eyes look in the sun, how fast you are, you love this sport. You come into this world with all types of things that you both love, appreciate, and want to achieve through your passion. And you think that somebody else that's not you can tell you what you can or can't do? That's silly. That's exactly what it is. It's silly. I ever hear that type of talk from people, I'm like, bro, you are tripping. All I hear is noise from you. I don't hear nothing that's sticking because my confidence level is through the roof. Oh yeah, dang, that you posted 3 selfies in 1 week? Hell yeah, because I look good this week. My hair is on point this week. My edges are on point this week. I got a friend of mine, shout out Shantara. I got a friend of mine who does her own hair. That's such a flex. I don't like things like that. I got a friend of mine that make beats. Sometimes he questions if he should post those beats, but every time he sends me a beat, I'm like, bro, you should be posting that. Friends that question if they're gonna apply for a certain job, apply. Quill said it best. If you even thinking about doing it, if you took the time to type this out, you got to do it. If you took the time to formalize this idea, do it. I just want everyone to realize that they are already the best version of themselves when they allow themselves to be. So in conclusion, don't seek validation. Have self-validation. You're beautiful, kind, powerful, athletic, handsome, talented, unique, and majestic. You're the perfect version of yourself that you allow yourself to be. Because despite what anyone wants to see you stay in the lanes of, you're you. And if that makes you unpopular, so be it. I've been to 12 different schools between 4th and 14th grade growing up. I've never been popular, but I had confidence in myself, and that kept me going to be the best and successful as I view myself today. I want that energy for all of you. You're made from the same stardust and atomic makeup as the universe is made from. The energy and balance of the universe is constantly being manipulated within you. Realize this and be the loudest and brightest version of yourself that you can be whenever and wherever you want to be. You've already got all the tools to be the best version of yourself, and no one can set your limits, failures, or perceptions when you already believe in you. Life is what you make of it. And you're not lacking anything. You're exactly who you're supposed to be right now when you believe in it.